Some people will take on the identity of medical professionals only to make the gravest errors. This is a list of botched doctors and their victims. In lieu of the recent death of social media influencer that doubled as a Kim Kardashian lookalike, I decided to create a video not to shame but to share some of the unpleasant truths of botched procedures and some of the people that perform them. Oftentimes, side effects occur unexpectedly, and in some cases, even the patients meet their demise. October 2019. 51-year-old Libby Adame and her daughter, 23-year-old Alicia Galaz, would perform an illegal procedure that would take the life of 26-year-old Carissa Rajpal. Having moved from South Africa to the United States to pursue a career in adult film industry, Carissa will amass quite a following on her social media accounts via Instagram. Rajpal would use her social media to springboard herself into her profession by posting several photos and even videos depicting the details of her procedures. Rajpal was no stranger to having these cosmetic procedures, nor was she a stranger to the mother and daughter pair, as they had performed a procedure on her before. No doubt she was satisfied with the service she received before, but this time choosing to work with the mother-daughter pair would prove to be fatal.
Police say the suspects claimed to be experts, but they had no medical training and no business operating on anyone.
Detectives in Van Nuys say this mother-daughter duo performed an illegal butt lift procedure that killed 26-year-old Carissa Rajpal in October of 2019. And they tell us there may be other victims.
These things are done by people with no training. There's no standards. There's no contingency if something goes wrong.
According to investigators, 51-year-old Libby Adame and her daughter, 23-year-old Alicia Galaz, have been doing the procedures out of their home since at least 2012. Investigators say the women charged nearly $14,000 for 3 sessions. This is video of Rajpal's second one. She sent the clip to her mother in South Africa to ease her worries, but the 26-year-old died after her 3rd session.
As a lot of our family members are, they're totally blindsided by this. The cause of death was silicone embolism in the heart, brain, and kidneys.
Dr. John Timothy Katzen is a board-certified plastic surgeon. He says liquid silicone is essentially poison to the body and can be deadly if it gets into the arteries.
Silicone is not meant to be injected into the buttock or the breast, period.
Subsequently, Rajpal would film and post the ongoing procedure. Rajpal's official cause of death was ruled a homicide due to acute cardiopulmonary dysfunction and intramuscular/intravascular silicone injections that she received from the pair. September 2021, nearly 2 years after her death, the LAPD announced that Adame and Galaz have been charged with Carissa Rajpal's murder, as well as 3 felony counts of practicing medicine without certification. February 15, 2020, Vincenzo Zerlo would undergo a rhinoplasty that would leave his nose disfigured. Zerlo would return in May that same year for another rhinoplasty at the Millennium Anti-Aging and Surgery Center in Doral. Unfortunately, Zerlo would be operated on by an unlicensed professional. According to the Doral Police Department, throughout the following months of recovery, the victim realized his nose was not healing properly and appeared deformed. Zerlo went on to say, "She cannot do my nose right. She prescribed me the medication from another doctor. She cannot find a solution to my pain, so something is wrong. Something must be wrong." Zerlo went on to say, "She was the one that, with that surgery that day, she ruined my life." Fortunately, the police officers would send an undercover agent to meet with Jimenez de Rodriguez for a consultation about a medical procedure. And in a strange turn of events, Jimenez de Rodriguez, 56 years old, would be arrested in the middle of performing another procedure on a different patient. She would officially be charged with practicing medicine without a license and resisting arrest. In 2019, an unlicensed beautician pleads guilty to criminally negligent homicide in the death of a 34-year-old Maryland woman who died after a botched procedure in a Queens, New York basement. That same year, a 43-year-old woman meets her demise after receiving illegal butt injections in a Bronx, New York apartment. And on February 15, 2022, 53-year-old Maxine Messon will be left outside of Jacoby Hospital in the Bronx, New York. Her body would be dumped outside of the hospital after receiving numerous illegal butt injections.